Hey guys, Not That He Fantano here on a special episode of Como Album Review to talk about the band Witchkr. You have members of a group of bands that I would call the gay house scene. It's me, Ross, Cowgirl Jordy, Cecil, all sharing members. There's a very incestuous, highly talented group of young DIY punks making bands and kind of making their own scene out of the same 6 or 7 people. Bands in the scene all share a sound of riff-heavy, jangly guitar leads, but in ways are very different. In fact, if you were to break it down genre to genre, you have a country band, an indie rock band, and over here when it comes to Witchkr, some kind of Zappa-esque nightmare. As far as I remember, they did 2 or 3 shows and then disappeared forever. Those shows were well attended, the songs were memorable, and the performance was striking. The singer is someone I have never seen at shows before or after. So when I asked the band members I did know about him, I was told it was one of their neighbors that kind of randomly asked to be in a band, as if they dragged him from hiding in his living room, pushed him on stage, and then he was back to the living room again. So there's this concept of the outsider artist. Not knowing much about this guy at all, I've projected onto him that he fits inside, and he may or may not, this thing called outsider art, which is to say someone who, unlike other members of the band, are not part of a functioning art scene. As far as I can tell, this is a man very much living inside his own mind and sharing those thoughts with us in a very unadulterated way. So I think there's a rare mix here of extraordinarily unfiltered content being played at a professional talent level. This unique blend of scarcity, talent, and unadulterated authenticity has made Witchkr one of the most interesting bands that I can remember out of Colombia. I'd highly recommend getting a physical copy of the cassette if you have a chance, and I've also just put their album in full on this channel. If you've seen It's Me, Ross, and you enjoyed their songs, which I know many people in Como do, I highly recommend checking out this band, especially if you're a fan of off-the-wall stuff like Primus, Captain Beefheart, and Frank Zappa.